So welcome to the banks today of Billingford Lakes, where I'm going to be talking in depth about Future Carping's biggest bait boat, the V80. Now, Future Carping have lots of different bait boats for lots of different budgets, right down from the Intrepid, which is a small little bait boat, and they do the V60, the V70, and the one we're talking about today is the V80, which is their big bad boy version. And we have been messing around with it all day, and I must say, it's a fantastic bait boat. It's really well made, it's really fast, silent, but there's some of the little features. What I'm going to do is run through a bit more in depth about some of the key features now. So the one we've got to test today is the carbon effect with the GPS and fish finder, so it's the all singing, all dancing one, but they also do a camo version as well with the GPS and fish finder, and they do both versions, camo and the carbon, just the bait boat with no fish finder and GPS, just to keep the cost down for anyone who wants a big bait boat but without those features. So as I mentioned, this V80 is a rather large bait boat, but at 8 kilograms, it doesn't weigh too much. And if you're fishing a big windswept, say, gravel pit in the UK, or you're going abroad and want a big bait boat, the V80 is the one. Talking of sizes, the hopper holds up to 5 kilograms of bait across the front and a rear hopper, but also you can get divides that split them into 4 separate hoppers. Not only that, the rear hopper has an easy load kind of groove in the back, so you can fill it for bait and you can just drop your rig in the back without having to bring it up underneath the boat. Okay, let's talk about battery life. Me and Amanda have been filming and messing around with this bait boat all day, and to be fair, it's dropped down to 84%, which is really, really good for such a big bait boat. And that is down to the 2 lithium batteries that you get with this boat. If anyone knows about lithium, they are the best batteries you can get, and they state they last between 4 and 5 hours runtime. Okay, range, 500 meters this bait boat will go out. That's a seriously long way. And if you're using the fish finder and GPS version, you can actually map out to 300 meters. Talking to fish finder, we've been messing around with it all day. You download an app to your phone and it tells you everything from temperature, the depths, the contours, weed beds, and even fish. And the GPS, now that is serious tech in my eyes, holding up to 30 different locations out in the lake, so you can program rod 1, rod 2 and rod 3, and you can send it out in the dark and it goes out and drops your rigs on your saved spot. Not only that, you can save a location, i.e. in the front of your swim, so you can hit home and the boat will turn around and drive itself back to the front of your swim. So there you go, that's some of the main features of the V80 bait boat. There's a couple of small ones but I didn't want to miss out, and that's the fact that you've got 2 silent motors that run the propellers with weed guards, so you don't get snagged up on weed. And not only that, you've got front lights which are white, rear lights which are blue, so you know which way you're facing at night, and you've got 2 different settings on those, high and low beam. So there you go, if you're in the market for a big impressive bait boat that holds a lot of bait, the V80 could be the one for you. You can order online or on the app, but if you want to have a fiddle a bit more closer up, go into one of our stores and they can get that bait boat in for you to have a look at.